Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good day, depending on what part of the world you're in. I'm absolutely pumped, pumped. It's unbelievable how pumped I am. And well, let me start. This is going to be the start of something big. Okay, let's start right here, right now, and let's talk about your success. Okay, my goal is to help you to become successful with Zookle. All right. Now, my goal is also to help you become an amazing marketer, to be the top of your game. Because, Zookle's vision is much more than just a product. It's much more than a members area. It's it's a lot more than that, even though we've put in a ton of work in bringing you Zuko, and I hope you appreciate that. um you know it's something more than just a product. It's not just that. It's much deeper than that. My vision is to take ordinary people and turn them into extraordinary marketers. I had this vision for, I've been online since 2004, and as I say that, over those years, I've learned so much stuff, and I was just an ordinary, marketer, if you like, and maybe that's you now. You're just that ordinary marketer, and you're at a point where you think, well, what do I do? What do I do? To start making money online. I want to help ordinary people like you and like I was, change their lives and live their dream and change their lifestyle. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I started life out as a plumber. And I got fed up with putting my hand down toilets, and having to work 7 days a week. I hated my job, just to give my family, the lifestyle, and the things that they deserve. And I could never ever do it, even though I was working 7 days a week. And I knew that something had to change. And I had this burning desire that, change my life. I didn't want to be a plumber anymore. I just wanted to change my life and turn things around. Now, I don't know what drives you right now. Maybe it's because you care about somebody, or maybe it's because you're trying to build a team, or maybe it's because it's about you. Maybe it's you. I don't know what your situation is, but what I do know is you're here because you want something more. You want to take your business to the next level. Maybe you want to earn more money, or maybe you want a better lifestyle, or maybe you just want to spend more time with your loved ones, more time with your family. All of this is possible when you do certain things in a certain way. There's there's so many different vehicles that you can use to get you from A to B. Myself, I chose my vehicle to be internet marketing. When I started out in 2004, I just didn't have a clue, what the internet was about. And I spent thousands and thousands of pounds, on one program after another. And I was fortunate. I was so lucky in my life that I found a mentor, and I found this guy actually, he coached me. I was coached by a guy that was making over $200,000 a month. And for me, that just seemed, there. I just thought, well, I'm never going to be able to touch that. It's just a dream. And, because, at that point, I knew what it was like to be broke. And I almost gave up working online. And it got to that point where I thought, I'm not making any money online. Am I going to give it up? And it was my mentor that turned all that around for me. And when you find a mentor, for me, I think, I'll say the word clever enough, if you like, to listen to what he was telling me. And you know, it changed my life. Everything's changed from that point. And I don't know where you are now or what you're going through, but what I want to do is I want to take you by the hand and lead you on a path that worked for me. Just unbelievable how it worked for me. You know, my mentor took me by the hand and led me on that path, and I want to lead you down that same path. You know, over the years, I've learned a lot of stuff and I've tested a lot of things, and I finally cracked it. You know, my mentor helped me finally crack it, and I want to help you do exactly the same. You know, finally, I want you to be able to say, and I know you're going to be able to say this, you know, I want you to say, you draw a line in the sand, okay? Draw a line in the sand right now and say to yourself, you know, there's going to be no more struggling. There's going to be no more not making any money, okay? This is the point where, you know, we together have got to change what you're doing now. You know, because no more buying course after course, no more joining program after program, no more wasting your money. You know, don't you really deserve to be free? You know, I live the dream, and it's now your turn to live the dream. And I know that there's something pushing you inside, and you need to keep that in the forefront of your mind, okay? Because together we can get you there. You know, the vision for Zookle, I want to challenge you to become an amazing marketer, and then, you know, go on to help others to become an amazing marketer, you know, a marketer just like you're going to be. You know, that's my challenge for you. And I've made a blog post. You know, if you go over to blog.zookle.com, and then you go down the right hand side and you find a post there that says, you know, questions and answers. You know, I'd love you to just put down your thoughts, put down what it is you feel that's holding you back, because, you know, we're going to change all of that. We're going to change. If you've not made any money up till this point, we're going to change that. You know, because Zookle is not just a product. You know, this is a vision. And I'm going to show you what this vision is. I want you to become an amazing marketer. I want you to change your lifestyle. I want you to have all the things that you've maybe dreamed about having. Okay, now in Zookle, I believe that there's 5 steps that you need to take to become that amazing marketer, and the most important step is step 1. And that is to resolve to master. Now, I'll say that again, resolve to master. Now, some people make decisions in life. Now, the difference between resolve and a decision, you know, people decide to, you know, go on a diet. People decide that they want to make more money. But, you know, what they do with that desire is eventually they give up on it. You know, that decision, they just give up on it. But when you resolve to something, you know, there's no plan B. There's, you know, that's resolve. You say to yourself, I'm going to do this, you know, because in business, what you need to master traffic and conversions. Okay. Traffic and conversions. And turning, you know, that traffic into leads and into sales. This will change your life. It will change your postcode, change your zip code. It will change the food that you eat. It will change the car that you drive. If you resolve to master traffic and conversions, I tell you, this will definitely change your life. Okay. You know, step 2, you know, the second thing, as I say, there's 5 things. The first thing, resolve to master. The second thing is follow the training that I'm going to give you. Okay, follow the training that we have inside Zookle. I'm going to be putting some more training. There's going to be more modules going in just for Zookle members. You know, don't jump around. Stay focused. Stay focused on the training, and do the steps of the training step by step. You know, And the third thing I would say to you is make time. Okay, make time and focus. You know, if you want to make money online, you want to make a successful business online, you must make the time, and you must stay focused. And if you're gonna, when you sit down and you start to do the training that I'm about to give you over the next few weeks, and the extra training that I'm going to put inside Zookle in the members area, you need to make time to do your business. Okay, you need to make time to do your business. You need to stay focused. You need to turn your mobile phone off. You need to turn off, your Skype. You need to turn off your Facebook chat. You need to make time to do your business, and you need to stay focused. And the fourth thing I'm going to say to you, and I'm just going to put this out there, okay? You need to. The fourth thing is to get to the next level. I don't know what stage you are now. If you're on the beginners package, you need to get yourself to the intermediate package. If you're on the intermediate package, you need to get yourself to the advanced package. You know, and why do I say that? You know, because there's four types of marketers in the world, okay, in the marketing industry. And the first type is an amateur. Okay. Now these guys, they don't have a clue what they're doing. They're just promoting this thing and that thing, and they're not making any money. They're spending money hand over fist. And these amateurs, you know, to be an amateur, you don't want to be where them guys are, because believe me, that's the worst place you can be. I've been there. And then the second type of marketer out there is the typical marketer. Now, the amateur and the typical marketer, they make up 97% of the marketing, community, if you like, this population. 95%, 97% is made up from the typical marketer and the amateur. Now, the typical marketer, what they do is they seem to follow the crowd. You know, if everybody's gone for this particular program that's being launched today, they all follow it. They don't make any money. And then they see another program and they go over there and they start following that program. And that's a typical marketer. And again, you don't want to be where those guys are. And then the third type of marketer is the pros. These are the guys this is the top 2%. Okay. These guys are, putting out products on JVZoo. These guys are the movers and the shakers. They're shaping the way the internet marketing industry works, okay, these pros. But then there's the fourth type, okay, and that's the Zookle masters. We're gonna create a category of our own, okay, and that's the Zookle masters. And the fastest way to go from point A to point B is when you master traffic and conversions, and that's what I'm going to teach you to do. I'm going to teach you to master traffic and conversions, and that's what Zookle's all about, really. You know, we've put together, the Facebook Ninja, the Social Sniper, the Autoresponder, the landing page creator, the banner creator, the URL shortener. The list goes on with the tools that we've created for you. But these are tools. They're tools. They're tools to help you, okay? Now, I'm going to teach you how to use those tools so that you get traffic and conversions, and you can turn that traffic into leads and sales. And, if you can master traffic and conversions, you're just going to blow your business right out of the water, And the fifth thing is, you need to say to yourself that this is it. This is it. There's no going back. You have a dream inside you, and you need to live that dream. Now, I want to take you by the hand, and I want to lead you along the path that I've gone through myself that works for me. This is it. This is my job. And I don't work all the hours that God sends me. I work probably maybe right now, because I'm in Italy, I'm working about half an hour a day. Today I've literally came home from working on the house that I've got here in Italy, and had a shower and then come up to do this hangout. So I'm not married to this job, and that's what I love about working online. So I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this. Do you feel that now is your time? Now is your time to change your life. Okay. Now is your time to really make money online. Now is your time to give your family, your loved ones, what they deserve. Okay. Now, if you're willing to follow that path with me and come with me, I'm going to show you how to make some serious money online. Okay. Zig Ziglar said, to get what you want, you have to help enough people to get what they want. And that's what we're going to do here in Zookle. We're going to teach you how to make some serious bucks online and, well, a successful business. And then we're going to teach you, how to teach others to do exactly the same. Okay. Now, I say this with a passion. It comes from my heart. That I'm fortunate enough to be successful online, and that is because I met a mentor, as I said earlier, and I followed the path that mentor told me to follow. Okay, and I didn't sway this side and I didn't sway that side. I stayed focused, and if I can do it, I know you can. Now, as I said, I've made a post on Zookle. If you go to blog.zookle.com, scroll down the right hand side, and you'll see a post that says questions and answers. Okay. Now, I want to know if you want me to carry on with training, and if you want me to show you how to take your business to the next level. Okay. This is the pre-launch of the VIP training. Now, it's only going to be for Zookle members. We're going to move this over to the members area once we get started, and we're going to be starting very soon. But I want to know if you're willing to take the challenge, and you're willing to stay focused, and you're willing to do the things that I suggest you do. And if you do, I guarantee you this, it will change your life. Now, I would like to know if you're with me. Please go and make a comment on that blog post, and that's blog.zookle.com. And I'll see you on the next hangout. So I want to know that you're with me, and I'll see you on the next hangout for the first installment of the training. Okay. And my name's Jeremy Rush. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. And as I always say to you, please don't keep doing the same thing over and over. Results. If you want to change your tomorrow, you have to do something different today. If you carry on doing today what you did yesterday, then tomorrow you're going to have what you've got now. So let's make the change together. Let me have a comment on the blog, and I'll see you in the next hangout. Thanks a lot. Take care. Good night, good evening, good morning. Bye now.